TV. Your will, your choice.
Welcome to your number one favorite show, Ugly Truth of Love, with your girl, Mimi Love, your beautiful girl as always. Hellos to everyone. How is the going? How are you guys? Firstly, I want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming on today's blog. And I'm really extremely happy to be here with you. Today I'm in Makinje at a restaurant called Shakespeare Bar and Restaurant. So if you want any drink, if you want any soft drink, if you want anything to make your day so beautiful, you can come here at Shakespeare Bar and Restaurant. And if you need their numbers, they are right here with me. If you need to contact them and get something very precious for your body, for your health, you come right here and you can contact them on 078-660-3143 or 0700-104003, and you will get their best services right away. On today's blog, as always, I bring for you the best package, the best that you want to listen to, all the questions that you send in. We are able to answer them and you get the best answers. On today, I'm not alone. I'm not really alone. I'm with two handsome gentlemen with me here. So as always, I will let them introduce themselves and you will get to know them properly. Yeah, on my right, as usual, start with the right. We have Mr. Who?
Hey, my name is Downtown MC. I work with PTV Entertainment. I'm happy to be here. Downtown MC. I work with PTV. Yeah.
Exactly as you hear, Downtown MC is right here with us. Then on my left we have Mr.
This is Isaac Taebwa, my Uganda. Yeah, I'm so glad today we are talking love, and I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So these are my friends on the same YouTube channel, on the same channel, that is PTV channel. Always we give you the best content as always. Your will, your choice. Before we go any further, I want to thank each and everyone who has tuned in. I want to thank you guys who are watching right away. I'm really humbled and I'm really happy that you are with me. Then on today's blog, we have two things to talk about. We shall first talk about the 3 mistakes women do in relationships, and we shall discuss about it. The handsome men here right now will tell us whether they are true or not, because most women and men say these are the 3 mistakes that fail relationships. So we shall hear from these 2 handsome men and you will get to know the right of it all. Then the very first mistake that we shall talk about is gossip. Many people say gossiping about your relationship to other people, or gossiping about your partner to other people fails relationships. One of these days, women say, if I don't gossip, then I'm not there. Yeah? And most women are really proud of gossiping, but gossiping about your partner is one biggest mistake you can do in a relationship. So if you want your relationship to fail, if you want your relationship to go down, gossip about your partner. Tell your friends about, most times, though it's good gossip, though it's bad gossip, it still remains gossip. Gossiping about your partner is not good. So, Mr. Tayewa Isaac, what do you say about this?
See, when you talk about gossiping about your partner, like most women, tend to, at most times, women are blamed of keeping quiet and keeping everything to ourselves. And it is always very wrong for someone to allow a third party involve in maybe issues that are affecting the two of you in a relationship. For instance, you'll be there and you receive a call. I have a friend. He has at most times called me and he was complaining that the wife, they have issues with the wife, but instead of the wife coming down and like solving them with him, he would always receive a call from either the big sister of the woman or the friends us, and it is always challenging, gossiping about your man or about issues that are happening in your relationship. It's very wrong, and it has affected relationships very many times. Ujakulava mukazi nga the only thing she would talk about like in their relationship is maybe what bad things the man is doing against her. Let it even be the good things the man is doing. Those are your issues as two people, as two married people. No one should know, no one is interested to know how you people are doing and how you people are succeeding in your relationship.
But I think it's not only on the women. Guys, you also have one person or maybe like two people you can tell about this.
Discussing mistakes women do. That could be. We are not saying all women do these things. No,
but most of them do.
They will tend to involve their friends, their families, and in issues that are affecting their relationship, which is absolutely wrong. If you have a problem with me, if there is something affecting our relationship, come and tell me, sweetheart. Here is ABCD.
What if you don't want to hear me out?
That's impossible, because
I don't think that two people can solve an issue. I think maybe we should discuss about what is gossiping at this time. Me talking to the other one, to another person, is that gossiping?
No, like you are in a relationship, or I'm your wife or I'm your girlfriend. Then maybe I do something very wrong, and the only thing you do is
telling your
go
friends
to your friends and you talk about it. My wife does this and this, all my negativities, all my difficulties.
And it fails. What should I do? Why not?
Because this is an issue affecting
yes.
the two of you.
Okay, no.
No. It's you and your girlfriend or your wife.
But Mr. Isaac, I think it's better you at least get one person you can discuss with. No, not discussing about the
else. How do you trust? Because the mere thing that we've called it gossip means that you didn't tell me that you're going to share it with someone else. If we invited a counselor, if we called the counselor, and some maybe a big brother, a big sister, and we're like, this is what is affecting us. Talk to us and maybe advise us. But you've gone behind my back. You're backbiting me. You're telling people how I don't bathe. You're telling people how I'm always shabby. You're telling people, you're telling them about all the bad. Yeah, that is gossip.
Let's look at the good gossiping.
Good gossiping, my husband has got a promotion. My husband this. My husband knows how to do this.
Yes. My husband is good in
and that is also not. No, it's also not good to gossip such things. Obviously, a friend will go behind you and take up your husband or take up your boyfriend, and the things are common. They are very common.
How do you know that somebody maybe wishes you good? There is nothing you should be discussing about your relationship with other people. If you have no business with them, then don't tell them about our relationship.
No, what if you have a person you can tell you what your difficulties?
We cannot keep quiet at all in a relationship. Only two people cannot solve an issue. At least, tell at least your mom.
Yeah,
at least your mom.
Was your mom there when you people were beginning the relationship?
But at least parents, it's better. Because they know a lot about relationships, so they can give you advice.
Which have failed because of that. You're there, the woman, the mother of your girlfriend is calling you. Hello, my son, why did you come late last night? And it is stupid. Sorry to say. It is really, instead of the woman facing you and she's like, baby, why did you come late? Late at night, and I tell you my reasons.
Abana bagana okuwuliriza nga you need to approach another person.
To get some advice.
Nabako. And imagine. Why doesn't she tell me and I tell her why I don't like bathing? Gossip comes in. But it is always between you two people be like like we've failed to agree. What next? Let's involve someone else maybe who has a bigger experience.
No, it's a very big mistake. It's a very big mistake in relationships. You cannot go ahead and you start gossiping about your partner. Okay, you can tell your friend about the difficulties you are going through.
It is bad gossiping. Good gossiping.
Whether bad gossip or good gossip, it's still gossip.
Honestly speaking, I don't think a woman will go and tell her friend that she is in wrong. No. She will tell them, she will always show that her side is the right one. But if the two people are down and the third party is involved and it's not gossip, we are both there and we've called her, maybe we've called him. Let's imagine we are dating and we've called him. You know what? She doesn't do her response.
Get a mask.
Yeah. So like these things, it should be between the two of you involving the other party. Not one of you involving the third party. That's when it becomes gossip.
Mr. Isaac, what do you call this? We're in a relationship and I have a friend I tell our difficulties. Not your weaknesses, not your shortcomings, not your failures, but difficulties. In able to get advice from her or to get advice from my mom or to get advice from my dad. Is it also gossip?
It is gossip. Anything done.
Silence doesn't do what?
Silence doesn't finish anything.
Silence. We have to solve things diplomatically. We have wronged you. I'm not willing to apologize. Come and tell me, you're like, you wronged me, I'm hurt. And I'll explain. If I can't explain, let's call downtown. Downtown, this is what is happening. What do we do when the two of us are there? Not you going to downtown because he's your best friend and you tell him, you know what? My man does not do anything. They're like, if the problem is between you and I, let's invite him. Come and we solve it. Not you going there behind my back and you backbite me because you put the story showing that I'm in wrong. You get? If you could be honest enough, I don't think you would at one time make it clear that you are in wrong. You'll always make the story the other way around and defend yourself. And because he's your friend, he will also take your story.
Yes.
I'll be the bad one. So imagine, that's not gossiping. If we all are on the same round table and we discuss issues.
It's not gossiping.
Watya zisagala agenda yo.
Then meaning you don't want to solve issues.
We don't want the third party in our what?
And that's the beginning
No,
of
that is like sitting down and solve.
And you agree.
Get advice.
Good gossiping.
Wanji.
Good gossiping.
Wanji.
Then that's the beginning of the end.
Remember, I'm dating you. I'm dating you. No guy no nyumizako. Mikwano gamba, oh man, is so good in bed. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
How do you know?
What you mistake?
Hey, uzibu chobuli yao.
Nanga si chidunji nnyo kwogera nnyo kupatana yo among friends.
How do you tell that the person I'm telling the good things about my partner wishes us well?
How do you tell Mr.?
How do I tell what?
How do you tell me, your friend, that you know what? She's perfect in bed.
Or maybe your friends are
You make me have that feeling like I should also go and see what you're telling me about.
Hey!
What's wrong with that? Na tugenda ku relationship zaba.
So
my point is, okay, good gossiping maybe. I mean bad gossiping may be bad.
Passionate gossiping too.
Good gossiping is very nice. It's very nice.
Good or bad
Okwera no gambo
gossiping?
mutu why my husband bought me some clothes. What's wrong with that, honestly? What's wrong with that?
But that's normal.
Is that no? Yes, actually kugamba. Chuvula muchileta in a bigger picture. And it's the same. It's the same thing. Ngeze ningambo.
Downtown. Just imagine that you find me your friend with everything that you've never told me anything about your relationship, but she has told me everything, every step you make, everything that happens in your relationship. I'm like part of you. It's really like it is funny.
So, Mister, what's your
That
conclusion?
should be a limit. There should be a limit. There are some things you can tell people about your relationship. And there are some things no one is supposed to know.
No.
You should die with them. There are some things I can't open up and tell you about my family, about my relationship. Because the relationship is mine and I'm the relationship, not anyone else.
Mr. Henry, what's your conclusion on this?
Anambaleke balegese. Baleke bakole olugambo. Goma yote bate bakwogerako. Anambaleke beyogerere.
That's your conclusion.
Yeah. Good gossiping. Quote me right. Good gossiping. Taina buzibu.
Wanji. Ngawe bagabya good gossiping taina buzibu. But my conclusion is whether good gossip, whether bad gossip, it still remains gossip.
Yeah.
Maybe when you get one person, you can tell your difficulties, but not talk about your partner's failures, your partner's weaknesses. It's not gossiping. It's not gossiping, but good gossip or bad gossip, it's still gossip.
There is a difference between asking for advice from someone you trust
Exactly.
and gossiping about someone you love. Can be like, here is the situation.
God. That's all right. We should go for a short break.
It is important.
Munange.
Munywa amazi, keep hydrated. Omusana mungi munywa amazi, take water.
As I said, munywa amazi, take water, you will be healthy. We are going in for a very short break and we shall be right back. Stay tuned.
PTV, your will, your choice.
We'll be back again on your number one favorite show, as always, to bring you the fun, relationship, love, self-love, marriage. Everything is here, right here on PTV.
Oh no.
PTV, and we are still on love. Mistakes women do in relationships. So the other one is women always want their men to be what they are, and they don't want to accept what men are, but they want them to be what they think they want them to be. So this is what we are going to talk about, and this time around I'm starting with Mr. Henry. What do you say on such?
So, women always want. Chebali. We don't go in relationship okufugiwa wetu tyo. You understand? I'm a man. Mpozi ngagwe ajja nankwana. That one is okay. That one is okay. Of which me I don't believe in. But if I came to you, approach mugamba kiri kitya nzijamu bakitegera, there is no way to sort of kumfugira. You cannot find me wearing with dreadlocks or something. No, I gotta point you somebody you want me to change.
Yeah, and that's really common.
You can't. That is totally very wrong. On something akuba jeans and kuba damages and onyamba za masoti. Nedda. Yali bajogo. You understand? They don't even joke. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that.
Mimi. See, like what I can say about that. See, love, one of the pillars of love is sacrifice. If I can sacrifice my happiness for you to be happy, then that means automatically I love you. If you can't change your ways to make me happy, then you don't love me.
Really?
That's it. You know, like
But that's
for
the
a relationship to continue strong as it should be, one, you should both sacrifice your happinesses for the relationship to work. If you like boozing and she's uncomfortable with it, quit.
change.
Change for the relationship to work. Then that means you don't love her. That's direct that you don't love her. But if you love the person and she loves you, she should do. Yeah, true.
So namuleta kumfugirira.
That's not. That's not.
You go in a relationship with a girl. Ngo wina enviri zezo and you beard. Nagamba zisale ko. Na tujogedwa muline gwanga.
Ekubanga mwagala and I want her to. No, like, and I want to win her completely. I would do it. And zisalako.
Zari viri zari. Chiga kwagala ngochazirina.
Wamanyota ntize kwagala, you know, like there's someone you can look at and you're like, yandibadde mulungi naye talina gundi. Yeah, and you like them just because of what they have at the time. And you're like, at least if this was an addition to what he has, I could love them more or extra.
So what you're trying to say, you can change for your love.
I can change for someone I love. And I expect a woman I'm in love with, or a woman in love with me, to change for what I want.
So wakusanga
ngoyambala yambala jean. Like, I'm just saying, not that it's what I want. Bemusanga yambala jean. Like trousers. I'm just imagining if I'm uncomfortable with a woman who puts on trousers and all that.
Yeah.
Baba njagala and angabiadala njagala. She has to change. And yeah. I am very njagala. Because she wants me completely. That's it. If
Orina byogera byokola.
We have to learn sacrifice. You know, like if you can't sacrifice something big for a relationship to work, then there is no love.
At least for example, you found me a very bad drunkard nga nywa nnyo. Ogamba baby, kende zaako.
Changing for the best.
Nga nywa nnyo kingayo kugamba.
But you know there are some women who are comfortable with you drinking. Yenga agamba bunu bwanywa sichina mu buzibu. Nenda. That's what I'm trying to mean. If you love her, you have to change for what she wants you to be. And if she loves you, she has to change for, because otherwise in such relationships ngatasobola muchukira ngatasobola kuchukira oja kunonya omwala omukazi omulala asobola kukola ekyo kyoyagala.
So that's your conclusion.
If my
on
woman
that
cannot change for what I want or what I feel I'm comfortable with, that means she doesn't love me. Because me, I can change for what she wants.
That's your conclusion.
My conclusion is we should learn to sacrifice for one another for our relationship to work out. Okay. Not specifically because changing character and all that, but there are some happinesses that there are some things we do that make us happy but annoy our partners. And we should quit for a relationship to work out.
Mr. Downtown.
The fact that wamukwana nga ali bwatyo, there's nothing to change. There's nothing to change. Bobanga wasobola omwagala nga she's that way. Look. Kiriza buli kimu kyonna kibeerewo. Era libafuga bbi.
Yajjanga akulaba.
Iye. Ayina okukkiriza nga bwendi. Osanze nnyo chupa zange za kirabu abiri mbombo zive ku ddiru ki. Nenda baana mwe libafuga bbi.
No, like a relationship, it should be either way.
I get your point.
Yeah.
I get what you're trying to say.
Not just saying
what
it.
I don't believe
unless if you don't love the person.
Chesikiriza
oyagala omuntu
Yeah. So these are the mistakes that women do in relationships. Gossip, not accepting the way your man is. There's mostly abachala zebakola mu relationship, and my dear, if we shall come.
Either way.
If you want to be in a better relationship, you'll be in a very good relationship. So right now we're going to another question that one of my friend popped into yesterday. She's just a 25-year-old girl, but she's going to get married. But she was asking, should men lead relationships or? And yeah, Mr. Isaac Tayebwa and
Mr.
Mr. Downtown, we shall talk about this. And I want your views on this. Should men lead or not?
I like discussing most of them.
Hey.
No, like, leading relationships, not like a society. Well, tulekela kulaba relationship as something nga eringa society katugambe Uganda ino ngabo ogiraba because it's oba mulimu. No, a relationship is an agreement between two lovers. If it is an agreement, there is nothing like leadership. Mbukubanga goli musajja oyino mukulembera.
But that Charlie Mutandikwa. Men are born kings, men are born alpha males. Charlie Mutandikwa.
Mubulunji. Mbioza mubulunji. A relationship should be two-sided. A woman and a man, because this is an agreement. Mwatula nemugamba nti ya tweyagadde. Kati there is nothing like mbugwe president, mbugwe king. No.
Separation of power should be there since day one. Katonda yini achogera.
Yachogerako. A leader. There should be kings and alpha males.
Times have changed. We have seen women. They earn more than what men earn.
Exactly.
But they still listen. Times have changed. But they still will give respect to the man, the respect that he deserves. But also the man should learn to respect the woman with the respect that she deserves. Because
we are talking about leadership.
You're both all when I'm
not because you bring food on table. Anyway, nange nizo kubanga chwagire bobanga omusajja omukazi yaleta food on table.
Yes, she has to be that.
Exactly, she has. Yeah, she has.
There is nothing like leadership mu family. Because today you'll be having money, tomorrow you won't be having. Does that mean you will transfer power to her? Like, now sweetheart, now sister, these days I can't bring food, you be the leader. You tell me when I will mop, you tell me when I... That's wrong. A relationship, there is nothing like leadership in a relationship. It is agreeing. Like, this is... No! We should be like, sweetheart, here is what I'm bringing on the table. What do you think? She should be like, baby, this is what it is. What do you think? Olinga gamba omusajja talina kuyamba mukazi ku bintu byewaka.
Alina kuyamba.
Like housework and everything.
Mr. Isaac, gwe kyolina okumanya. Men are born leaders. They are born kings. They are born alpha males. So buli musajja, and most of them babera baagala nnyo okuleadinga. No, nasi kyekyo. Si kyekyo. Nanga if you give a chance, omukazi we naye alidingeko.
What do you mean leadership? What are you meaning?
Head of the family.
Olina okujja ng'olinya ku muntu kubanga gwe maama gwe taata gwaleeta emmere waka.
Nedda ssebo.
Olina okujja ng'ojooga maama kale bafukamire bonna bakulu. Which is okay. Everyone has accepted. They are your blood. But there is this thing you are talking about, leadership. There is nothing like leadership in a family. It is all about agreeing as heads of the family.
Helping each other.
You are because she is. Just know. You are because she is.
This guy is opposing God. Man shall be the head of the family.
You are because she is, and she is because you are.
Nedda.
That's it.
It won't work that way.
How should it work?
The downtown.
Downtown. How should it work?
Nkugambe ne mu Bible kiwandika. Man, tekiriyo. Tekiriyo.
If it's the relationship.
Oh, related the Bible.
Tandise ebintu bye relationship oba
Are you in a
otegeeza.
relationship?
Oba otegeeza. But it doesn't mean that I shouldn't comment about it because of yes.
The reason, no, like,
But
why
Does
you're
it-
just happy.
Kade yes.
How should it be?
This is my argument. As long as a man puts food on table.
No.
Yes.
How about if the woman is putting food on
Wow, babisotinga bya awasagala bakomentinga.
Simula.
No, I think leadership is not all about man putting food on the
That's
table.
it. That's it.
No, it's not all about
Taking
that.
decisions in a home.
I know about yoga, nigga, but I yoga for a
That's what I'm
reason.
saying. They should work so hard. Men should work so hard.
Then what don't matter.
Yeah, and these
What
days
don't
women
matter.
are working very
What
hard.
don't
These
matter,
days
my brother.
women
What
are
don't
in a
matter. You're in
very
a wrong
big
relationship.
position.
Jump out of it. Jump out of it. But you know, like a relationship should be. It's all about
man should be
diplomacy.
head of the family.
Sirutalo ntoli jeno ugenda kukola order gambe kino kino kwawe kiti kibe. No. You have to request to gambe baby.
Requesting is not romantic. That's not being romantic.
Being romantic now.
Requesting, I'm being romantic.
For once.
No, what are we requesting here, first of all?
Can request everything.
Downtown.
These guys are making my day. We are still continuing.
You know, like a relationship. In a relationship, it should all be about us coming on a round table and agree. Not that you're a man and you have to head everything in a home. Not that you're a man and you have to let a woman do everything. Let's imagine a situation where the woman is also working. You both wake up at 8, go to work. You have a show. She has maybe, let's imagine she also, you come back late at night. So, won't you help your woman do housework just because you're a man?
Can a maid you serve food?
She can. A maid can serve me food. If I know the reason as to why my wife has not served me, that's it.
Conclusions.
A woman is not a material that you've kept in your home and you're going to do anything you want her to do.
Your conclusion, Mr.
My conclusion is
What if your woman is there? Ewaka gyali. Maid
And there is a reason
ulira
as to why.
no listen maid najule mmere najikuletera kisafi naye nga mwali ali ku simu. How will you feel? Honestly, be honest.
bwanga watemera nze omukazi owange wenine waka baby ansavinga. That's it. You're like we should, and that's what no. I'm saying there should be a reason. Not my woman doesn't serve me every day. At times my maid serves me, but there is a reason. My conclusion. Downtown to Mveko. My conclusion. A relationship should be an agreement between the two of you. Ngabwe yakugondera namusaba bulungi. Nkwagadde muwala. Mbadde nsaba nawe onjagale. It should be the same thing until the end. Not that because she has accepted and she now loves you, you now yagala kwefuula boss. Afukewo servant. Ogamba njagala tolete eri. Jango zije mu socks. Nyambaze ngato. Jangombe massage and that's why you've been single for good. Dear women and men, you should always agree. Come on a round table. Mutensagane mugambe nti kino kiri bwe kiti ensonga zaffe tulina ozogerako bwe ziti. That's it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tayewa Isaac. Yes, Mr.
Ayogedde okujjamu engatto. Isn't that romantic? Nga nkoye nga nvudde ku mirimu nkoye ekiro and she comes and baby welcome back. It's not romantic. Okay, I judge Chikole. I believe it is an agreement between two. Yes, an agreement is made. Nga nze musajja era ne tubanga tulayira I take this woman nga nze musajja.
And she takes the man. And she takes the
yes.
Man.
Yeah?
And you take her as she also takes you.
So I'm there.
Equal.
Nedda kireke equal.
Thank you, thank you. I don't know, but I just had a lot of fun with these men. Thank you so much, Mr. Tayewa Isaac. Thank you, Mr. Downtown, for joining me today, and I'm really grateful. And I'm really grateful, and I'm so humbled. Thank you so much, guys, for showing up, for advising all the couples out there, people in relationships. And I'm really happy. Then lastly, I send greetings to each and everyone. I send greetings to my producers. I send greetings to Miss Sarah. I send greetings to the cameraman, Mr. Regan, then Solomon, Mr. Gideon. Thank you so much, guys, and all the people who have designed me. I'm really grateful. As always, I bring you the best and what you want to hear in relationship. Hey, I'm in. And I'm really grateful. Then lastly, I thank Shakespeare Bar and Restaurant for hosting me today. You know, I've had a delicious drink and it's really so beautiful. So just come in and get your best drinks. And you can also get the food. Then you will enjoy it. You know, see you next time. Bye.
PTV, your will, your choice.